Welcome, everyone. I am Carl Hung, CEO of Season Group and SG Wireless. This is Coffee with Colleagues, a collection of conversations between myself and our colleagues from around the world. We have here Jordan from our San Antonio, Texas facility. Welcome, Jordan.
Thanks for the introduction, Carl. How are you?
I am doing jolly. And yourself?
Well, I'm just being quarantined right now, but it's not that I'm being safe, but I'm just wanting to make sure that everyone is well and alive, not being together. But I'm doing well, working from home, trying to do some new projects, working from home as well. Um, I guess it's a little bit stressful at this time because knowing the whole COVID-19 really pushed us a little bit back, but it's opening a new opportunity here to help try new areas to explore and new things to try out when we were working from home.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit too much.
That's fine.
Sorry about that.
Jordan, can you hold onto your phone so it's stabilized? You're shaking a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Good.
All right. Is this better?
That's perfect. Yeah, just don't move it so much. But can you introduce yourself a bit to the audience?
Sure. Well, as you know, my name is Jordan Bejar. I was born in Mexico, but raised in the United States for most of my life. I graduated with a 3D animation degree, but now I'm working as a full-time software developer. And I just recently acquired a new job title as the field application engineer. And I'm now working for SG Wireless, working on Bluetooth module and trying to write out some programs interfacing with Bluetooth and helping out the teams.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much enough for the introduction.
Okay. All right. And can you take me through a day in the life of your current role?
Sure. So in the morning, I just eat a breakfast, take a shower, open my laptop, read the emails from my colleagues and coworkers, see if anybody has problem with codings or some new project that I can work on. And then most of the day, I just work on it, do some breaks and challenge on some problems that I've been working on like C or C sharps or websites. And then around lunch break, that's when I just take a break, eat lunch, try out new cooking techniques. It's hard when you figure out, like, okay, what ingredients do you have in the fridge that's hard to get from the grocery that you don't want to go out? So you just have to figure out what you can make during lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then back to work, read some emails, see if anybody has replied to my reply or if somebody has problems. Sometimes do some report or some remote call to the San Antonio site if they need some technical support or application issue resolving or just troubleshooting whatever they have. And then pretty much take a break after that.
Okay.
And then the evening is mine.
So on your breaks then, like when you're off work, what are you doing now? Are you, binging on shows? You gaming?
I try to check my family after work and just see how they're doing. And then after that, I just go on the internet, play video games, watch some movies, and I try to do a little bit of exercise on my own, like riding a bike or lifting the weights or just simply jumping jacks in the house.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to motivate myself when I don't have somebody nearby to help me out. So,
yeah. Yeah.
it's pretty hard.
I know the feeling, but I think right now the motivation you shouldn't really just rely on someone else to motivate you. It's how do we motivate ourselves, because your body staying healthy, it's the number one thing you need to do right now. If you have a body that's not fit, for example, and you have you can't fight off the germs as well as you should if you're fit. So definitely, I think the motivation you need to work on that quick. I was talking to one of our other colleagues in Mexico, and we're both exchanging ideas about check this up when you can. It's called the 5 a.m. Club.
I definitely want to check that one out.
Sorry?
I definitely want to check it out. It's something that helps me motivate to exercise. I can stay in health and good condition out here. Yeah.
And it's talking about how to start your day in the perfect way. Where, like, for me, I've been doing it for the past week now, waking up at 5 a.m. but it's 40 minutes of exercises immediately after I wake up. And then I do around 5 minutes, 10 minutes of meditation. And then from there, shower. But then after that, I write my journal for 20 minutes or so. So my to-do list and review of my last yesterday. And that hour and a half, 2 hours of alone time, it sets me for the entire day. Fills me with positivity and keeps me very healthy. So fully recommend you taking a look at that and joining the 5 a.m. club.
Definitely. I would love to see that. Send me the links after this.
I will do that for sure. So can you describe how you felt when COVID-19 first broke out?
So when I first felt that started in China, in Wuhan specifically, I started to feel a little bit concerned and a little bit worried about what that could impact, because it shows the similar cases as Ebola and the swine flu back then. And it just kind of like sparks the cycle of like, okay, oh God, there's another trend going on. We need to prepare. We need to start thinking about it and understanding what could impact us. But we weren't ready at all. So then finally, when it hit the United States, specifically in San Antonio, actually, when they first transport the first coronavirus patient into the airbase, everyone was losing their mind. They were just freaking out. Everybody started to worry about being contagious, and I just felt a little bit broken because the fact that we're now have to worry about other things that wasn't really part of our life previously. So that just added a little bit more stress and a little bit more overwhelmed to think about.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then by the time we realized it was already too late, and everything's just kind of spread around, and just it becomes a pandemic. Starting with Florida, New York, Seattle, it's growing in an unbelievably fast rate.
Yeah.
So now here we are.
So
We're
how are you
being
feeling?
quarantined.
How are you feeling now?
Yeah. Well, it just felt really hard because the fact that the whole COVID-19 just really restricted our social lives, like talking to our friends, talking to our families, talking to our coworker. It really put a strain on me. And the reason I say that is that the biggest motivation I have is be able to talk to my coworker, get some feedback, to see how much of the application that I built over the years has improved their performance and their lives on a daily basis. That's what encouraged me to start working, coding. That's what fuels my day, basically.
Yeah.
If I don't have that feel or get that response from somebody, I start to lose hope a little bit, and it hurts really hard.
Yeah.
So try to work from home, try to get communication, try to interact with people that doesn't get quarantined or contradicted with the COVID-19. That's really hard.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly the motivations part, interacting with colleagues, not getting that. I can see that being a difficult thing, but I think transitioning to your new role as a FAE for SG Wireless, you're going to get great satisfaction for that, especially with helping other engineers out in applying our BLE solutions to create an IoT solution that can theoretically solve a lot of our the COVID-19 issues. Because right now there's a lot of IoT projects being talked about and developed to solve COVID-19 related issues, whether it's social distancing or temperature taking or even robotics for delivery of food, for example. All of this is IoT related, and you can be at the forefront of that. So hopefully that gives you motivation as well.
That's what I'm kind of looking for, and that's what kind of inspired me to continue to work on today, is that there's that big opportunity to develop some IoT devices for combating the COVID-19, ways to either improve our lives or making our lives safer to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. So in what ways do you think life will be changed after the pandemic?
After we won COVID-19 battle, I think it's going to change dramatically. That we're going to be seeing a lot of autonomous vehicle around. We're going to see a lot of robots helping other people in like grocery or do some basic chore. We're going to see a lot of promotion about health indicators, like kind of like a watch like this here. It helps you to monitor how your well-being is, even though you're kind of like stay at home. But that's the biggest thing that I'm going to see about improvement in our life. What I think that could help is find a way to measure your daily routine. We're having a bad time trying to track down like, okay, this is exactly what we eat, this is exactly what we do, this is what we do on the computer on a daily basis. I think it's just hard to find that kind of measurements to report ourselves. But I can see that there's going to be a lot of technology growth in review, and we're going to see a lot of new inventions, new technology, and new things that can change our lives every day after COVID-19.
Yeah.
So that's a promising to look for.
Yeah. So what's the first thing you want to do after the battle with COVID-19 is won?
So the first thing I want to do after the battle of COVID-19 is to visit my friends, my family, and my coworker. And if it's safe, I can just give them one big of a hug. That's what I miss the most.
Yeah, certainly giving hugs, even a handshake or even fist bump. All of that physical interaction, all the small stuff. I think we're all missing that for sure. So on that, what do you have to say to your fellow colleagues from around the world?
So my advice for colleagues around the world is try to stay positive. Think about what motivates you to continue to do, loving your job, continue to work, and try to stay positive mind, not thinking about COVID-19, but thinking about fighting for your family, for your loved one, for your coworker, for everybody around you, and just not think about yourself, but think about like other people, how much you're contributing that could impact the world and pretty much everybody around you.
Well, Jordan, thank you very much today for answering my questions and taking time to be part of this webcast. And thank you for doing this for the second time already, because the first time I screwed up and I didn't record our voice. So
hey, we learned our mistakes.
We learned from mistakes for sure. So it's all about learning from the mistakes and doing better the next time around. So much appreciated, Jordan. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Carl, and hope you have a great day.
You too.